Romolata seemed to jump in the air. Will Rain, one of the best out with Final Sweet, showing from, and Romolata, which was awkward to begin, back last of all. Will Rain led by a length to Final Sweet second. Kenny Ladd third, making ground. Dark Banner goes to fourth from Sea of Gold, then Lady High. Two further back to Flirt with Danger, then Sir Squill, Tartini, Seraphim, and Romolata was last. They're not going out near as deep this time at the 400 metre mark, and Will Rain the leader, led by a couple to Final Sweet. Dark Banner making some ground, then Kenny Ladd. Seraphim's made ground from Flirt with Danger. Romolata's made ground as well with Tartini. Sea of Gold out wide. Will Rain led by a length to Dark Banner. Romolata joining in with Tartini and Flirt with Danger. Romolata looks the one. Tartini going with it. Then Flirt with Danger. Tartini and Romolata. Romolata hasn't done much on it. It's a pretty soft win. Darren Holland, he had it under a throttle hold most of the way. And Romolata's won by a neck to Tartini. Flirt with Danger third. Dark Banner fourth. Then Whit. That's an fourth. Then Whit. That's an impressive debut win by number 9.
And field locked away.
Cheltenham to Rack Thunder $3.70, Romolata $4.40, Nobility third pick at $7.70, Talk 10
bits going quickly with Grey Oak nearer the inside and showing speed to Rack Thunder. After a couple of 100 metres, El Combar, Manetti out wide coming over with Sir Archer. Mr. Iceman was there. Storabola gets back with Dr. Harry driving through on the inside to Rack Thunder, followed by Grey Oak, who's in that leading group, followed by Romolata. Then came Talk over on the inside, followed by Paris Duo a fair way back. Then came Star of Kildare, followed by Major Wilkes, well back to Always Aspire. Followed next on the inside, coming to the corner Beyond Fear, and last is Nobility around the turn, and Turak Thunder leads the way. At the 220, Turak Thunder on the outside, going after it, El Combar. Deeper out on the track, Romolata's running on, followed by on the inside, Talk looking for the way through. Then came Paris Duo. Turak Thunder's being grabbed, Romolata on the outside, and El Combar from Darwin. Romolata, El Combar, Romolata may have just beaten El Combar, Turak Thunder. Followed home on the outside, running on late by Manetti.
Indeed. You know we're well connected, Keith. Yeah, I know. Elf, this is going to be a tough task.
OK, Graham, they get set here for race number 2. A good betting duel between Romolata and Squirtle. Romolata 250, Squirtle 260. Knights of Romolata's in 6, so the fancied pair are out deep. Racing. Missing the start, Brianna Blondie, and So Late, and first away, Romolata. Squirtle's going fast, White Fire showing speed, then Simcept, Brianna Blondie, and Come On Roses. Holding the inside, Knights Upon Us are showing plenty of pace, and last some 4 away, So Late. At the 650, Romolata led Squirtle. Wider out is White Fire, then Brianna Blondie. Simcept's off the course, and Knights Upon Us driving up onto the back of the speed. Inside, Come On Roses, dropping out a long last, So Late. 500 metres to go, Romolata, Squirtle from Knights Upon Us. Then Come On Roses, dropping back under pressure, Brianna Blondie and White Fire. Around the turn, Romolata's rolled away from the rail, but he's got a handy break. He's a length in front of Squirtle. Knights Upon Us on the inside at the 220. Romolata let go, shot away from Knights Upon Us. Squirtle, they're battling out the minors. Well clear of Come On Roses. Romolata, he's very promising. He's going to beat them easily, Romolata. Coming right away, Squirtle and Knights Upon Us for second. Pretty close, Squirtle got it just over Knights Upon Us. And then came
Darren Holland for Jim Smith. The winner $2.40, $1.40 over number 3. Left of them. He's a character, Malcolm, isn't he? John, I'm going to go for a bit of value here. Number
Righto, Graham. Romalada is the dominant favourite at 130, and that's value, according to his price in other parts. In fact, he's come to $1.20 now, Romalada, and he's got the 58. Just about racing. Romalada was away in the middle of the line, not going to lead early. Wilmer's Kid was out fast with Captain Christie. Romalada's going to settle in the middle of them, followed by Shenicity. Getting back in the field was Carlin, and Hostile Lad was last. Romalada's fired up. He wants the lead, and he goes to the front 100. Romalada, 3/4 Captain Christie, Wilmer's Kid. About 4 lengths away, Shenicity, followed by Carlin, which has burnt off for pace in the early stages, and Hostile Lads 4 away, losing ground. Romalada on the turn at the 400, leads by 1.5 lengths to Captain Christie under the whip. Wilmer's Kid's under pressure. Carlin starting to make ground, and then Shenicity. Romalada strolled around the turn at the 300. He leads by 4 lengths to Wilmer's Kid. Carlin's running on for a place. Romalada let go at the 200, shot away like a 5-to-1 on shot should. He's 5 in front of Carlin, Wilmer's Kid. Look at the back marker coming home very well, Hostile Lad. He's charging into third. Romalada won easily. Plenty in reserve by 7 lengths. Second, Carlin. Top debut by Hostile Lad, third. Couldn't pick his feet up in the early stages, but he got to the line well. A big gap away, fourth, Captain Chris.
Morpeth for 1, 2, 4. Quinella and Trifecta dividends are there. New Zealand.
All reshow, 767.70 Joshua's Pride, 780 Lord Kingston, 290 Romalada, 870 Super Elegant, 13 Comedy Court, and 530 Cork Command. Okay, the Liz Davenport Classic. Here's Hilton for the 5th.
Righto, thanks Chris. Moving in the Liz Davenport, missing the start hopelessly, Irish Jonty. Slow to begin, Lord Kingston. First away, Cork Commander. Romalada pushing through the middle. Sir Archer has the inside of them. Kingston last. They come to the 700, and Romalada leads 3/4 to Cork Commander, being cuddled. Third on the inside is Sir Archer, followed by Joshua's Pride, Comedy Court, Ulrico. Off the track, Super Elegant, Irish Jonty on the rails, and Lord Kingston. Around the turn, they come at the 450 in the Liz Davenport. The leader, Romalada, put pay to Sir Archer, who can't handle the speed. Cork Commander's been outside. Romalada throughout, and the 2 SA trained runners turn for home in front of Comedy Court likewise, and then down the outside, Super Elegant putting in a run. Lord Kingston from the tail, Romalada under the whip. Cork Commander on the outside, then Comedy Court. Romalada still in front of Cork Commander. It's an SA finish, and Romalada just won't give in. Romalada came away from Cork Commander to win the Liz Davenport. Third was Comedy Court from Ulrico. Then Super and Romalada, who ran a great third in the Yalambee Classic behind 8/8 and Miss Powerbird, has drawn clear of Cork Commander, who ran a terrific race. The last 50, though, he just had
Comedy Court. The Quinella paid $4.90. The Trifecta.
He's at big odds. He's the outsider of the field. The Star Bullet goes in, so they're just about set now. Favourite drawn the inside, Romalada. Hasn't won for over 12 months. There's the light. Racing, and Romalada from the inside seemed to jump away reasonably. Disco Time came out running. It's showing very good speed with Bluestone. Disco Time got across the lead. Pride on its outside. K-Lace second. Right behind them, Bluestone Villa third. Then Cork Commander. Romalada's going to need a lot of luck from there. Then Mighty Raja, Pride of Tarleton. Star Bullet was last. They're on the bend. Bluestone Villa getting up on the inside here. Went through to join Disco Time and K-Lace. Romalada hooking out now. He's starting to join in the favourite. Down by the 200-metre mark, and Romalada quickly sprinted to the lead now. Wide out, Mighty Raja giving chase. Then Bluestone Villa. Romalada in front. Mighty Raja might have him though. Mighty Raja going to Romalada. The favourite lifting, but Mighty Raja goes to him, not sure. Romalada or Mighty Raja, a great battle. Romalada and Mighty Raja hitting it locked together. They cleared right away. Nearly 5 away, third Bluestone Villa. Then K-Lace. He's got the bob in to score here. Number 2, Romalada.
Romalada, Darren Holland, 240, 140. Mighty Raja, 260. Bluestone Villa, 220. Quinella, 1420.
winning form last time out. Can he hold winning form now he's found the line again?
I got no doubt he can, Hilton, with a little bit of luck. He's this horse, you know, his form this time in's been good, and he's had a few things go against him, but he won quite well the other day, and I think he's just as fit today as what he was the other day.
Well, did you do anything different with him before his win to have ridden over the years? Amrakov's in. Forward comes Palooka, Disco Time. Doesn't hold them long, they're racing. Oh, Romalata and Devil in Disguise bumped heavily at the start. Devil in Disguise went out wide with Disco Time. There's two out there. And near the inside, Bluestone Villa away far flat side. Bluestone Villa, Stand By Me, Palooka and Core Commander and Romalata. And further back on the inside, Mighty Raja from King's Choice. And then came Amrakov. Out wide, it's Disco Time, well clear of Devil in Disguise. At the 200, Bluestone Villa, Core Commander, Stand By Me, still there. Then Romalata on the flat side. Disco Time's got Devil in Disguise. They're not in the race out wide for mine. Romalata's finishing off well. Romalata raced to the lead from Bluestone Villa and Core Commander. And Romalata beat Bluestone Villa, Core Commander. Fourth, maybe Mighty Raja. Disco Time wide out, Stand By Me on the rails.
1097. Now, full interims look this way. Quinella Unitab 26.20 and Trifecta.
Romalata the favourite. Drawn 7 has had good backing. They're racing. Jumped okay, Romalata. Solid Wood away well. The Greys away well towards the inside Grey region and also Pindy Ridge. And they're splitting up. Bush Outlaw jump well. Comes down the grandstand side with Sir Tallack, Mr. Goldflyer and Solid Wood. And over on the flat side, Pindy Ridge is just in front of Romalata. And Grey Region was up there from Mr. Casanova. Della Vista's tucked in behind them, about 6th on the flat side. Gattaca the furthest out on the flat side, and then came Freestyler. Whereas down the grandstand side, Bush Outlaw leads from Sir Tallack, Solid Wood and Mr. Goldflyer. Running up to the 500 metres now, and Romalata moved up to take the lead over Grey Region. Pindy Ridge the inside. Mr. Casanova's right up there, and they were followed by Freestyler. Gattaca switching in behind them as they ran down to the 300. Romalata's just in front. The out wide on the track, Bush Outlaw is probably just in front of it. Pindy Ridge, Mr. Casanova was up there. It's Bush Outlaw, Romalata, Pindy Ridge, Casanova. The leader is Romalata with Bush Outlaw from Mr. Casanova. It's Romalata just in front of Mr. Casanova. Romalata going strongly though, and first up, Romalata beat Mr. Casanova and Pindy Ridge. Bush Outlaw 4th. Then Sir Tallack. Gattaca made some ground from Solid Wood, Grey Region. Then Freestyler, Della Vista never really in it. Bonnie Prince. Time 13.5. It's Bush Outlaw, Romalata, Pindy Ridge, Casanova. The leader is Romalata with Bush Outlaw from Mr. Casanova. It's Romalata just in front of Mr. Casanova. Romalata going strongly though, and first up, Romalata beat Mr. Casanova and Pindy Ridge. Bush Outlaw 4th. Then Sir Tallack. Gattaca made some ground from Solid Wood, Grey Region. Then Freestyler, Della Vista never really in it. Mr. Goldflyer and Bonnie Prince. Time 13.5. Good money for Romalata today. First up with Lee Hope.
Quarter, Opie